Please welcome United States Senator and leader of the United States Senate, Mitch McConnell.
Goodness, thank you so much, Robert. After that introduction, I'm not quite sure what I can possibly say. You all have been awfully kind. We're here really to celebrate extraordinary success. I want to start with Dr. Capilouto. The grant that he referred to that UK got, one of 4 in the country, was how much?
$86 million.
$86 million related to the subject that brings us here today, the largest grant in the history of the University of Kentucky. And I guarantee you they got it because they're really good. Not only is Dr. Capilouto in the lead on issues like that, he also, as you may or may not know, the head of the SEC president. Are you the president of the president? Is that the way that works?
You need to tell everybody.
And when I first walked up to him, I said, I sure hope we're going to have football this year. And he said he thought so. It looked like we were heading in that direction. And then President Stivers, you all are so fortunate to have him representing you in the Senate and being the leader of the state Senate. He has extraordinary vision about bringing all of Kentucky together. And that manifested itself when he ran into Jennifer Hancock, who I must tell you is the most extraordinary leader of a nonprofit I've ever met. And I've been around a while. So Jennifer and Robert, in a sense, got together and married up our state's biggest urban area with Clay County to work on this extraordinary problem we're here to talk about today. We're in the middle of a pandemic, but that's not why we're here today. We're talking about a problem that predated the pandemic, regretfully, and one that we've been fighting for a number of years, at least for the last decade. No matter who was in the White House, no matter who had the majority, the problem was there, and we were working together to try to get on top of it. I'm more optimistic now about our ability to do that than I was a few years ago, given the resources that have been poured into this effort, the leadership that you've seen on full display here, makes me optimistic that we're going to get past this. Now look, the pandemic has made everything harder. We're all wearing masks. That's the right thing to do. We're not going to have a vaccine until late this year, early next year at the earliest. Dr. Fauci has said, in my view correctly, we're not going to shut the economy down again. So we have to work our way through it. We have to work our way through it. And the single best thing that all of us can do is wear a mask and practice social distancing and help us work through this period until we get an outcome. Even though this meeting is not about the CARES Act, I want to brag on Jennifer again for taking full advantage of the CARES Act opportunity that was presented. It won't surprise any of you that she immediately applied for one of the popular PPP loans and received $3.4 million. So she didn't waste that opportunity. These PPP loans, as you know, are the small business loans. Over 50,000 of them have been granted to Kentucky small businesses and nonprofits. 50,000 of them, which has brought in $5.2 billion. And they're really not loans. If you follow the criteria, it's a grant. Oh, but Jennifer didn't stop there. She also shrewdly took advantage through another avenue of about $800,000 through Louisville Metro government through a HUD funding option. She didn't stop there either. Looking at another fund in CARES, she got over $300,000 from a provider relief fund. So is that aggressive leadership or what? Thank you, Jennifer, for your extraordinary effort here to take full advantage of all the opportunities that were out there to help her organization help all the rest of us. And since I'm in Clay County, I would also mention that Clay County, through the CARES Act, received about $6 million for various things that are happening here. So even though we're not here today to celebrate this grant and this extraordinary success, you can't do anything these days without mentioning the pandemic and our collective effort to try to respond to it. So I'm here today to salute Dr. Capilouto, President Stivers, Jennifer Hancock, and this extraordinary grant. And I'm happy at this point to take a few questions if there are any. Okay. Easy. Thanks a lot, everyone.